Cheryl Swoops hating Caitlin Clark so much that she literally can't even say her name.
You know, there's levels to this thing, and that's just life. We all went through it.
Ever been told you're not good enough? Caitlin Clark has. Cheryl Swoops doubted her. Diana Taurasi said there were levels to this thing. But Clark, she just kept balling. Now she's got more assists in a season than anyone in WNBA history. This isn't just about basketball. It's about proving everyone wrong. Now before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now back to the video. You know what's crazy? Clark didn't just break the assist record. She shattered it. 321 assists in a single season. That's insane. Alyssa Thomas held that record before, but Clark came in and said, "Hold my Gatorade." But here's the thing, this journey wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. Clark faced some serious heat as a rookie. People were talking trash before she even stepped on a WNBA court. Can you imagine that pressure? But guess what? She didn't just survive, she thrived. This story is bigger than hoops. It's about shutting up the haters and changing the game. And trust me, you'll want to stick around to see how Clark did exactly that. It's wild. Wild doesn't even begin to cover it. Clark didn't just change the game, she set it on fire. But here's the kicker. While she was making history on the court, some WNBA legends were throwing shade from the sidelines. How did Clark respond? Let's just say, she let her game do the talking. You know what's crazy? Clark didn't just break records, she shattered them in ways no one saw coming. Picture this, a rookie comes into the league and drops a triple-double. That's insane, right? But Clark didn't stop there. She racked up 400 points, 100 rebounds, and 150 assists in a single season.
And she's making sure she's finding those open players. She had some amazing assists tonight.
Points, 7 assists here so far. Clark crossing over and dropping a 3.
She's been playing and doing things and just getting an understanding of the league. Every game she gets a little bit better.
That's not just good, that's otherworldly. But here's where things get wild. While Clark was out there balling, some WNBA veterans were giving her the side eye. Cheryl Swoops and Diana Taurasi, yeah, they weren't buying the hype. They were all like, college is one thing, but the WNBA? That's a whole different ball game. Taurasi even said there were levels to this thing. Ouch. And it wasn't just the players. The media was getting in on it too. You won't believe this, but some folks were actually mad that Clark was getting attention before she even played a game. ESPN's Molly Qerim straight up said she hasn't even played a single game yet. Can you imagine that pressure? It's like everyone was waiting for Clark to fail. But guess what? Clark wasn't about to let the haters win. You know what she did? She went out there and broke the rookie record for most three-pointers in a season. We're talking 88 threes, people. That's not just good, that's league best good. And the best part, she did it against the Connecticut Sun. Imagine being in that arena, watching history unfold. Clark's out there, dropping bombs from beyond the arc like it's nothing. 1, 2, 3 three-pointers, and boom, record broken. Setting records is one thing. Winning games when it matters most?
She also breaks the WNBA rookie record with over 750 career points. What an atmosphere.
That's a whole different story. Just ask the Las Vegas Aces what happened when they thought they had Clark figured out. Picture this, it's September 10th, 2024. The Indiana Fever are facing off against the Las Vegas Aces. The game's tied, clock ticking down. Everyone's eyes are on Clark. She's got the ball, she's driving, she's boom, game-winning shot. The crowd goes wild. But here's the thing, Clark didn't just win the game, she proved something huge. All those doubters, all those haters, they were dead wrong. Clark showed she could handle the pressure like a pro. You know what's crazy? While Clark was out there crushing it, some players were getting real salty. We're talking next level petty. Angel Reese and Kennedy Carter, they weren't playing nice. Reese was all up in Clark's face, trash talking like there's no tomorrow. And Carter, she straight up pushed Clark during a game.
Kennedy Carter now with 12 points off the bench.
Can you believe that? The league had to step in and upgrade it to a flagrant foul. That's how bad it got. But you want to know the wildest part? Clark didn't let it shake her, not one bit. It's like the more Clark succeeded, the more some players lost their cool. Hard fouls, trash talk, you name it. It was like they were trying to throw Clark off her game. But guess what? It didn't work. Instead of cracking under pressure, Clark just kept balling out. Remember that rookie record for three-pointers we talked about earlier? Yeah, she didn't just break it. She smashed it with 88 threes in a single season.
That's almost 45 points per game, and the most by any player ever.
She's the only rookie in WNBA history with a triple-double, and now has 2 in her debut campaign.
She's on pace to generate the most points in a season in WNBA history.
That's not just good, that's league best good. But here's what really sets Clark apart: her mental toughness. All this drama, all this hate, and she just keeps getting better. It's like she thrives on it. Every time someone tries to knock her down, she comes back stronger. You've got to wonder, how does she do it? How does Clark stay so cool when everyone's trying to get under her skin? It's like she's got ice in her veins or something. Clark's got more than just ice in her veins. She's got the power to transform an entire league. Remember when people said women's basketball would never be as exciting as men's? Clark just blew that idea out of the water, and she's doing it faster than anyone could have imagined. You know what's wild? Clark became the fastest player to reach 1-2 career assists in just 75 games. That's not just breaking a record, that's rewriting the playbook. She's out there making passes that shouldn't even be possible, and she's doing it game after game. But here's the thing, Clark's impact isn't just about numbers on a stat sheet, it's about butts in seats and eyes on screens.
605,000 people, over 323,000 people saw games here. How about this place is rocking right now? It's pretty fun. Over 605,000 people have seen the Fever play this year. Pretty exciting to see what's happening with this franchise and how far they've come.
The Indiana Fever, they're seeing a massive uptick in ticket sales and viewership. People are flocking to see Clark play. When she got drafted, Gainbridge Fieldhouse was packed. That's the kind of excitement you can't fake. And you want to know something crazy? This isn't just luck or natural talent. Clark's got that competitive fire, and it comes from deep. Her parents instilled this unshakable confidence in her from day one. She even said, "I always believed in myself and I worked really hard for it." And that's the kind of mindset that turns good players into legends. But here's where it gets really interesting. Clark's success isn't just about her, it's lifting up the entire WNBA. More people are watching, more kids are picking up basketballs. The whole narrative around women's basketball is changing. It's like Clark showed up and suddenly everyone realized, oh, this is what we've been missing. Think about it. How many times have you heard someone say, women's sports aren't as exciting? Clark's out there proving them wrong every single night. She's not just playing basketball, she's putting on a show. And people are loving it. And you know what's even crazier? This is just the beginning. Clark's still a rookie. She's still learning, still growing. Can you imagine what she'll be like in a few years? The records she'll break, the games she'll win. But it's not just about Clark, it's about what she represents. She's inspiring a whole new generation of players and fans. Little girls are watching her and thinking, I can do that too. And you know what? They can. Caitlin Clark's journey from doubted rookie to WNBA sensation is wild. She's not just playing the game, she's rewriting it. Remember when everyone said she couldn't hack it in the pros? Well, she's out here breaking records and shutting up haters left and right. You know what's crazy? Clark's not just winning games, she's winning hearts. She's got this unshakable belief in herself that's straight up infectious. She's all about dreaming big and betting on yourself, and it's paying off big time. But here's the thing, this is just the beginning for Clark. She's only scratching the surface of what she can do. The WNBA's never seen anyone quite like her, and you've got to wonder, what's next? How much higher can she fly? One thing's for sure, future of women's basketball just got a whole lot more exciting.